Welcome back to the video. So I was actually supposed to do this video pretty much around the time that this announcement was made. Not this one specifically, but the stream that I will be talking about later on in the video. I was going to be talking about something very interesting that happened, but I decided because it's April Fool's Day and it really doesn't feel like something that actually is happening, but it's actually happening. They are going to be adding Vanguard Zero-like mechanics to Shadowverse Evolve. I can't believe this either. So, let's basically give a bit of some background stories and why there's some main signs of Vanguard Zero in Shadowverse Evolve. So, to start off, I would actually like to show you all how this basically came about, of how Shadowverse Evolve is getting Card 5 Vanguard, and basically gives off also a hint on why it is happening. So if you take a look at actually this stream, this is from the strategy presentation that happened on Tuesday, I think a couple of weeks ago. So this one, if you'll also go see my Twitch stream where it has the live reactions, I didn't know that this was going to be a collab, but if you take a look at this, right, you go into here, when you start playing this video, notice the song. It sounds like Vanguard Zero music, which of course comes from the original Vanguard series. But this was the main announcement that they had for Shadowverse Evolve and Card 5 Vanguard coming. Now, the thing that I wanted to talk about is that the Card 5 Vanguard did a stream with both the current reveals for Divines and also some Shadowverse Evolve reveals with the collaboration shed. And interestingly enough, going over here, Chris, aka Different Fight, aka Shadowverse Evolve English Ambassador, revealed that from the stream, the trigger check system is, first off, if you look over here, there's single drive and twin drive that a card might have. But more interestingly, the main trigger checks are basically this. When drive reveals to the top card of your deck, if it is not a trigger, it goes to the bottom of your deck. If it is, if you're playing a Vanguard collab, you activate the trigger effect and send that card to the cemetery. Have we seen this before? I really think that it's quite interesting that they are actually utilizing they're basically utilizing the same exact drive check and twin drive that Vanguard Zero had, and as someone who started off mainly utilizing their content on Vanguard Zero, especially on the streaming side, this is quite interesting, and I am really curious on how they're going to execute this overall. It sounds amazing to say because I was not expecting Card 5 Vanguard to actually be in Shadowverse Evolve, but here we are. And also, just for reference for people who were curious to see how OP some of the triggers were, critically you just give +2 attack to another follower. You draw a card on a draw trigger, which is pretty standard. Interesting enough, you do not have damage checks in this, so you won't be able to have it like on your opponent's turn, get a draw trigger or get any increased power. So all of this is basically mainly drive check driven is the main sense. Since Shadowverse Evolve basically revolves around a system where you can just hit face and you don't have any of your deck that gets manipulated on top of that, like taking a damage check or taking some damage, like in the sense of White Shores. So then you get that, and you have stand, choose a follower, and refresh stand it. It's did not make it OP, which is pretty good, which is you cannot attack the enemy leader this turn, and heal, you heal 3 defense, which is pretty thorough standard. They really got the main flavor of Shadowverse Evolve located over here. But yeah, I overall think that this is quite interesting. I'm really excited to test this out. It really does feel like I am going to be playing Vanguard Zero in Shadowverse Evolve, which is my main game. So it's quite interesting to see how they're going to do. And basically my thoughts, I'm really down with it. I really was not expecting them to utilize some aspects from Vanguard Zero. I think even the people presenting the information did have this, says it has Vanguard Zero similarities, which is pretty welcome, and it's pretty cool that they're taking a chance on something like this, even though Vanguard Zero has been long gone, long end of service. Even though I miss it overall, it was a great and fun game on the mobile game first time, but that's me mostly talking as a CCG player. And overall, curious to see how all of these uses will work. And we're going to see how in practice works, but I'm going to be especially enjoying this collab set. It wasn't what I expected. I know a lot of Princess Connect fans are probably angry at me that I kind of jinxed that they are not coming to Shadowverse Evolve. But overall, I'm excited to see how they're going to be utilizing Card 5 Vanguard in this, especially the OG Vanguard, which really helps with the nostalgia factor. And yeah, we'll definitely see how they're going to be implementing the main Zero tactics. So, other than that, thank you all for watching this video. It's been pretty crazy overall with some of the announcements and also some of the cards that they'll be doing in the trial decks and also the boosters pretty soon. So excited to go see that. Other than that, thank you all for watching. Continue to embrace in darkness, and we will see you all in the next video.